Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to talk about Windows method in pyleap. To begin with, we must first open Python IDE. So to open Python IDE, we have to click on the start button and then type IDE in the search box and then on IDE. And the first step is to click on file and open a new file and maximize it so that it appears in a full screen. Now I have opened the Python IDE. The first step is to import pyleap module. So from pyleap import, pyleap import star, and then the next step is to define a function. So I'll name the function as showing window method, and then I'll pass a parameter, then pass. Now this code must be repeated, so I'll repeat function here, repeat, open the bracket, and then this method has to be repeated, so I'll just call function name and then paste here in the repeat function and close it. Now the last line of code should be the run function, and this run will let the Python code run without any error. So after writing down the code, our next responsibility is to save the file. So I'll click on file and then click on save as. Then I'll select the desktop and look for a folder created by myself, and I have a folder created Python files. I'll double click it and open it, and there you will come across a folder download, which is downloaded initially with the help of internet. Now after having this folder, you need not have to have the internet connection, so I will save the file as test. So I will replace it because I already have the full file name test, so I'll replace it with a new one. And then to run the program, you can either F5 or click on the run and run module here. Yes, without any error, our program is being executed. Okay. Now see, by default, the window caption is set to leaf learner by default. So you can change the window caption by a window method called window set caption. Okay, window_set caption, window set caption, and then you can pass a string and then say learning about window method, and then press F5 to run and then say OK. Now see, now look here, initially or by default the window caption was set to leaf learner. Now I have changed it to learning about window method here. This is how we change the window caption. Alright. Now by default the window size is set with the width 640 and with the height 480. So we can increase and decrease the size of the window as per the requirement by using a window method called window size. Alright, window set size. This is a window, window dot set underscore set size, open the bracket. As I told earlier, the default window width is 640 and the height is 480. Now I will change the window width to 800 and then the height to maybe around 400. Okay, then press F5 to run it and say OK. Now you see that the width of the window has increased and then the height of the window has decreased, because from the I have increased the height from 640 to 800, and then I've increased the width from 640 to 800, and I've decreased the height from 480 to 400, and this is how it exactly looks like. And then if you look here, we can see that our window is completely black, isn't it? Completely black. So how can I remove the black portion of the window from this? We can do it by using another window method called clear. Window.clear. Okay, so I'll just type here window window.clear, clear, open and close the parenthesis, and then press F5 to run the program. Yeah, now you can see that the black portion of the window is being removed. So it can be done by using a window method called window.clear. Right, now let's set a grid line to the window. Setting a grid line in the window will help us while drawing different shapes in pyleap. Okay, because while drawing shapes we must use X and Y coordinates. Right, so to look for the coordinates by setting grid lines, it will be very easy for us to draw shapes. So we can set a grid line by using another window method called show axis, window show axis. All right, window dot short show axis, axis. Open and close the parenthesis, and then press F5 to run the program. Now you can see the X and Y axis coordinates or the grid lines here, isn't it? So this will help us to draw different shapes in pyleap. That's all for today, and we will be learning how to draw different shapes in pyleap in our next class. Thank you and have a nice day.